Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Sword Coast Legends, where we are talking to people.
What do you need? All right, where were we?
I'd like to learn more
After
about
my
you.
mother died, I was pretty low. I didn't know how to support myself without taking jobs, but I didn't want to do anything to disrespect my ma's memory.
Go on.
I wound up taking a merchant escort job for nearly nothing, and that took me out near the Evermoors. Along the way, we found this young elven priestess. She was hungry, deeply wounded, but confident, passionate.
And
She
she's right
joined the
behind you.
caravan and we became friends. She was just getting to know her goddess back then, and I got to see the faith bloom in her. Nothing more glorious in the world than an elf finding her way.
So that's how you met.
Since then, we've been inseparable. We've kept each other safe, and she stopped me from heading back down the wrong path. That's all there is to it.
Good. Any keen insights you'd like to share?
Lydia's pretty broken up about Tezzeret. I hate seeing her like this.
I should be going.
Don't be a stranger.
Okay, let's see what Yarhild has to say.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to learn more about
Alright.
you.
Where were we?
When you say the same thing as
I helped out in the
Larathar.
forge as far back as I can remember. Me dad said I'd a natural hammer-swinging arm, and that I knew how to center myself to get extra power on the blow. Oh, he was right. He found out how right he was the night we got burgled. Thugs burst into the shop and started tearing up the place, and me dad just cowered there and gave them everything they wanted.
I imagine that didn't sit well
When the
with you.
robbers were off collecting their booty, I picked up me hammer and started swinging, took the face off one of them, and the other two turned and ran into the night. From then on, I was the shop's bouncer. Me da never made me work the forge again, and I got it into me head that there might be another way to live me life.
As a warrior.
I told me ma that I wanted to get out, to see the world, and to learn to fight, and she said, "Well, you can break people's bones just fine here at home, you don't need to go anywhere else to do it." She said I had to choose, me travels or me family. It wasn't an easy decision. But here we are. You know, I think I'd like to be alone for a bit. I'm sure I'll feel more like talking about me past some other time.
Okay. Do you have any tactical
You
observations
best
to
not
share?
trust that Darrow any further than you could throw him. We might need him for the quest, but he wouldn't hesitate to toss us down a ravine if he decided it'd be fun.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Don't be a stranger. What do you need?
The music is rather menacing. I'd like to learn more
Let
about
me
you.
continue my story. I had met up with rangers in the Ardeep forest. They taught me all kinds of things, not just how to track and hunt, but also the secrets of nature's predators and prey. The Ardeep became home, until the elves of the Eldrith Valuthra found us. They had sworn to clear the forest of all humans, to return it to its natural state. We had a tiny problem with that, so we fought. And as things tend to go with elves, they won.
So they chased you out of the
They
forest?
did. We had to split up in case the elves came hunting for us. I disappeared into the Neverwinter Wood, surviving on my wits and my wiles, until the day Bellamy found me. He told me of the Burning Dawn. He said they would train us, equip us, pay us, feed us. And it sounded too good to be true. But I could tell my dear brother was sick and starving, and so I agreed to join him in the Order.
Which brings us to the present.
Yes, almost. My mentors in the Burning Dawn saw something in me that no one else had. They began training me for leadership. That's why I was in the other caravan. That's why I was captured rather than killed. Our captors noticed the others deferring to me, and assumed I was the field leader. They threw me in that cell and tortured me, until there was almost nothing left. Thank all the gods that will listen that you arrived when you did. I would still have made my escape, but would I have survived the attempt? I am not so sure.
But I've seen you can take care of yourself.
Well, yes, I can. But even a sly young woman such as myself can only do so much to charm a castle full of zealous knights. I would have taken many out before I fell, but Josiah, I think, would have slit me stem to stern. I'm afraid there isn't anything else of interest. You've bled me dry, so to speak. From here out, we make history as we go.
Oh dear, do you have any insights on our
Everything
quest?
I've heard about the Duergar tells me that Grackle Stew is no place for a woman like me. I enjoy dancing, singing, and other forms of social amusement. A life that's all about work sounds terribly boring. Though, I guess that depends on the work.
I
Come
should be
back
going.
anytime. I'll be waiting.
Of course you will. Hello, Hamid.
What do you need?
I'd like to learn more
Would it be
about
alright
you.
if we talked about my past another time? I'd rather try to focus on the quest or whatever.
Okay. What do you think
We
about
have the most
situation?
wonderful travelling companions. First a drow, and now a derro. If I weren't pretty much constantly afraid that one or the other would kill me just to harvest my spine, I'd be really impressed.
Okay.
Alright, you know where to find me.
You were okay with Dalinir before. The dogs came with us.
I saw you speaking with Lydia. I have seen this list of hers with the names of drow slaves whom Tezzeret hoped to save.
That's a
And
tricorn
yes,
hat.
I have heard of Lady Zinciana.
Okay, how have you seen the list?
I am a diviner and a spy, my friend. Lady Zinciana is a high priestess of love. It would amuse her to keep a moon elf slave. She would lavish him with gifts and praise and take it all away at the slightest provocation. She ministers at the Shrine of Lolth at Undok. I'll happily mark it on our map if you and Lydia want to confront her.
Okay. You seem awfully willing to help
I
with
don't know
this.
Zinciana well, but what I do know of her tells me that this world is better off without her in it. Do I need any other reason?
Probably not. I'd like to learn more
Let
about
me
you.
continue my story. Our trip through the Underdark has stirred memories long forgotten. Memories of my brother and I fleeing, and our sister pursuing. Tasilis protected me the best he could until I reached the age of 20. By then, my mother's dishonor over my continued survival had reached a dangerous level. And my brother decided that we needed to abandon Menzoberranzan.
Go on.
We fled through the Underdark, unsure where to go or whom to trust, our sisters seemingly moments behind us at all times. We both honed our magical abilities, and we used them to remain undetected. We were on the run for more than 30 years before our sister finally caught up with us. We escaped, but barely. And my brother decided that our talents alone were not enough. He began to seek out darker protection.
He went the warlock path. Demons.
Tasilis sought out a powerful patron, giving himself over to the study of dark magics. I could sense Belafos's abyssal influence coursing through my brother from the beginning. He became rougher, meaner, more impatient, more unpredictable. Eventually, I came to fear him. Still, I confronted him, and he nearly killed me in his rage. I fled, searching for a way to the surface, and I fell into the arms of Bragan Death, who promised protection in return for service. And here we are. I am who I am, and Tasilis is who he is. Neither of us will likely change the other, and so there is but one way this can end.
You don't think Tasilis can
No,
be
I
saved?
truly do not. I suppose that defeating Belafos could free him from service, but the brother that saved me from a sacrificial death no longer exists.
Have you seen anything that might help with our
Legions
quest?
of grey dwarves marching in unison like clockwork. I sense a dangerous mind subjugated by something even more powerful. Hazy, but inevitable without a doubt.
Oh dear. I should be going.
It has been wonderful. We must do this again sometime.
You have your own quest,
Sure.
don't you?
moment of your time, if I may.
Yes, you do.
Perhaps you've heard of Beniago Kurth, the High Captain of Ship Kurth in Luskan. I have received a missive from him, and I'd like to share it with you. My friend, it has been too long since we spoke, but I do not forget those whose actions have helped me in the past. The time has come that I repay a debt long past due. I have information regarding the whereabouts of your sister, the Lady Talistra. Should you find yourself interested, contact our mutual friend Valag. He will facilitate your reunion.
Oh dear. Wasn't Talistra the sister that wanted you killed when you were born?
Yes, she was. My past with Talistra is complicated. But when High Captain Kurth decides to pay a debt, one does not let that offer dry on the vine. I haven't met with Valag in a long time, but he is a friend from far back. If he is to be the agent of Beniago's favor, then he will make his presence known. Likely in the Underdark.
Interesting.
If we have a moment to breathe on this quest, then I would be very grateful for a chance to look into this. I don't foresee it distracting us for long. In the meantime, is there anything I can do for you?
I'd like to learn more about you.
I have filled you in on my tale, such as it is. From this point on, you are more witness than audience.
Interesting. Okay. And we've already gotten...
It has been wonderful. We must do this again sometime.
And now the last person we have to talk to is Kid.
How can you serve the illustrious Lord of the Dark?
Let's talk about your past.
Well, therein lies a tale. I was born fully formed in the coin purse of a Kuatoa named Flibblebloop. No, wait, it was his belt pouch. Either way, I killed him.
This entire story is a lie, isn't it?
I wasn't always Lord of the Dark, you know. There were others before me, and there will be others after me. That's how time works. I figured that out. Me. Needless to say, I was surrounded by cracked eggshells and a wall of bones that I called Muro. And it wasn't enough. I had to do something, and I don't remember what that something was. So, I'll tell you this other story.
That, okay.
There was one time I was captured by ogres and taken to a forest of myconid houses. That was a low time in my life. I remember it fondly.
What?
Long story short, I escaped from my bindings, slaughtered the ogres single-handedly, and I fed their flesh to the myconid children. I became a mushroom hero that day, moments before they exiled me for also killing myconids. I'm tired. But nap, boy! I desire sleeps.
We need to talk about Golgamon.
Shh! He can hear you. Or he could if he were alive.
Lydia wants Golgamon buried.
She does she? Well, tell her I will gladly bury Golgamon the instant she comes over here and gives me a stern expression. On second thought, not even then. No, not even the baleful eyes of a surface elf can frighten me. I am the Lord of the Dark!
You will give Tezere's corpse to Lydia for burial now.
You know what? Take it. Golgamon was acting strange anyway. Insisting that he's the king of the Sturges, that sort of thing. I hope that elf is happy.
Do you have any thoughts on our
I see
situation?
no one here trusts me. But I am always what I am. You just have to figure out what that is. It's not as if I like to dismember people randomly. I choose very deliberately. For example, if you're a friend of mine, you get priority.
Right. You don't attack friends.
No, I said they get priority. Keep up.
Right. I should be going.
Fine. I'll be here, not thinking about killing you. Golgamon is asking, what are you buying?
Let's see what you have for sale. Apparently nothing. Well, just stuff I've already sold you. Okay, so let's talk to Lydia and say you should have right to bury him now.
Have you spoken to Dalanir yet?
I have.
Thank you. The sooner we find Zinziana, the sooner we can free my old friend.
Iskin's willing to give up Tezre's body.
Thank you. I will perform the final rites over her at our first opportunity. At last, my mentor and savior can find rest.
Okay, I should be
The
going.
Lady of Dreams go with you.
Okay, so we've got some side quests. And we've got a couple of other things. One thing we're going to do is go to the temple down here. Oh, wow. Sins of the past. Forlorn cliffs. Grackles. The blind beggar. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna go to Faerun though. We're gonna go to the Temple of Ganadar. And yes. Okay. Lydia. I'm gonna go ahead and bring Yavin. Not Dalanir. Let's bring Larethar. By the way, it occurs to me why there's no warlock option in for a companion in this campaign. It's because warlock was added with Rage of Demons or Rage of the Abyss or whatever it's called, the expansion. So they weren't playable at first. They got added on. Same with Drow. No, Tiefling got added on. Drow was available. So if I had played a Tiefling Warlock, it would be completely outside what is possible when the game first came out. So, reason why we're here. And give me a moment here. I'm going to go get something off this table. Okay. Okay, I don't know if you heard me bumping into my chair or not there, but as I was saying, the reason that we are here is to pick some things up. Sword Coast Legends. Yes, I'm looking something up. What's it called? Oh, right. The books. The alteration books. One of them is in here. There's also the rubies. Yep, okay. Sword Coast Legends. Rubies. Okay. I think we got the ones that are here, but we'll be checking for that anyway. Okay. Over here there should be an altar of some sort.
With pleasure.
That we missed. I'm pretty sure we got the ruby out of this place, but I'm going to check anyway. Pray to Ganadar for help. That which works, the elder eye call upon you. We share common. Oh, though we slaughter your servants and loot your temple, we share common enemies. Help me, and I will defeat these foes in your name.
Breathe, friends. We survive once again.
Anytime.
Well, they didn't like that.
Can do.
There's supposed to be.
Sure.
A book here somewhere. Hello, Dusty Tome. Okay,
I'm on it.
that's what I was looking for. That might seem odd, but that isn't that unusual in Forgotten Realms. You can have a patron of one deity, but you will appeal to the another deity for even one of the evil ones for aid.
With pleasure.
That's not weird in Forgotten Realms. Yeah, I already got this. Okay, cool. So we got this. One of the next ones is unfortunately that we're going to look for is unfortunately in the Evermoors, which means we're going to have to go traveling around there a bit. Not the book. The next book is going to be somewhere underneath. We're supposed to be able to buy a marked ruby from Golgaman. But let me try this real quick. Open a new tab, please. This page does not exist. You must first gather your party. Who's being slow? My character's being slow because she's searching. Okay, so oh, that'll be useful. We can now travel directly there. Okay. Oh, we've been waylaid. Something has interrupted your journey. What might that be? Trolls and ogres.
Can do.
I'm missing Yarhild.
That'll leave a mark.
And that's my timer. So I'll see you in a moment.